Junior High School, Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington was located on 107th, 108th, and Columbus Avenue. So Booker T, we all went outside for lunch, and I also played basketball for the school team. So when we used to go outside for lunch, it used to be a group of us. It used to be me, Tasco, Lavelle, Heathcliff, John, Amram, my son Antonio, my son Kareem, George, Paul, and my son Thomas from Douglas. We all was in different grades, but we all played ball, so we used to fuck with each other. So when we go outside for lunch, we used to be chilling with each other at lunch. So we used to also play snatchies in junior high school, and we used to play a game called Garbage License. Now, you know, in front of a school or in buildings, it used to be a pile of garbage, black bags or garbage bags piled up. So when you walking past, you got to say, I got my garbage license. If not, niggas will be pushing you in the garbage. So I used to always walk on the opposite side of the garbage. So we'd be walking past the garbage. I used to be pushing niggas in there, or whoever close to the person next to the garbage, they'd push them in there. Me and my son Antonio, we used to walk home from school. So sometimes I used to catch the nigga when we away from the school. Like we'd be walking past the garbage on another block, and I'd still catch the nigga. I'll push him in the garbage. But right in front of our school, they used to keep all the garbage there. So ASAP Rocky went to our school. His name was Rakim, though. But he went there. A couple niggas went there. Everybody got pushed in his garbage in front of the school. You know, they got the big metal cans, all the milk, everything that the school served and put in his garbage bag. This shit used to be in front of the garbage, and this shit used to stink. It used to smell like spoiled milk. But we used to always push niggas in the garbage. So we used to play basketball for the school team. Tasco was the nicest player in the school. Lavelle had a mean jump shot, and Heathcliff, he was the water boy. Heathcliff always tried out for the team, and he never made it. But Heathcliff came to every practice, and he came to every game that we had. So he was always with us. He was on the team, but he wasn't on the team. So we used to have practice after school in the gym. So our school team had a female team too. And some of the girls from the school, they used to stay in the gym after school and watch us practice. So me, Tasco, Lavelle, and Heathcliff, we used to gas the baddest girls in school to show us their titties. We'd take them in the basement and we'd gas them to show us their titties. So we had mad girls in the school. We taking them to the school basement and they showing us their titties. They lifting up their shirt. They showing us their titties. So I remember I had got one girl. I took her to the basement by myself. She like, yo, she ain't want to go down there with a group of people. So I went down there with her. I wound up playing with her. So I come upstairs. I had let Heathcliff, Tasco, and Lavelle smell my fingers. So niggas like, yo, who shit is that? That shit smell crazy. Yo, we started rolling. So Lavelle moms, she was head of school safety. She had her own office in the school. So every time we used to be at practice, me, Lavelle, Tasco, and Heathcliff, we used to go in her office and chill. Yo, she had all the snacks in her office. Her office was like BJ's or Costco's. So one day we in there chilling, we eating snacks. She used to have a big joint of pretzels. That was my favorite shit. I used to go in there, I used to fuck the pretzels up. But we in there one day and we looking through her office drawers. We wound up finding a roster to everybody in the school. It had their name, address, and telephone number on it. So we all take it when we go home. We all take a page. Every time we went home, we used to always call each other on three-way and talk about the day. So we all go home, we all call each other on three-way. We all got a couple pages of the roster sheet to all the students in the school. So we start prank calling the people that's on the roster. We call one person crib, we ask them, is the refrigerator running? If they say yeah, we'll tell them go catch it. As soon as we call their phone, we be like, yo, building maintenance, we want to know if your refrigerator is running. If they say yes, we be like, go catch it. Get it, your refrigerator running, go catch it. Then somebody else on the phone, we'll call another number on a roster list. We'll call and be like, hello, can I speak to Roach? They be like, yo, ain't no Roach here. We be like, ain't no Roach live there? They be like, no. We be like, all them roaches in that apartment, we can't speak to one. Whoever parent that was, they like, yo, that was a good one. We had them dying on the phone. So as I'm strolling through the list, I see a girl name that I had liked in school. Her name was Satya. So she was light-skinned, light brown eyes. She was bad in school at this time. So I wound up calling her. Her mother picked up. So when she picked up, I asked, can I speak to Satya? So she put Satya on the phone. So when Satya get on the phone, she like, yo, how you get my number? I'm like, yo, your mother gave me your number. She think we go good together. She said she liked me for you. And she gave me the number and told me to call. You ain't see she the one that just passed you the phone? So we just started laughing, but we wound up talking throughout the school year. Satya played ball too. So our coach Carrington, he used to always be like a matchmaker. He used to always try to match the female players with the guy players. But me and Satya, I already had liked her, so Carrington ain't had to do nothing. She was a point guard for the team, and I was a point guard for my team. But Carrington, he used to always try to hook me, Lavelle, anybody on the team. He used to try to hook us up with girls on the other team that he think we was compatible with. So Carrington tried to put me on with a girl named Tiffany. She was Spanish. She was in my class also. So I'm telling Carrington that I want the top. So he go tell her, like, yo, he said he want the top. So she like, nah, I don't want to do that. I only want to have sex. So he come back to me and like, yo, she said she don't want to give you no top, but she'll give you the bottom. Yo, I was rolling because Carrington was like 40-something at this time, and he talking like he mad young. So after school, me, Lavelle, Tasco, and Heathcliff, we used to take the train uptown. I live on 16th, so I used to have to get off the train before Tasco, Lavelle, and Heathcliff. They got off the next stop on 125th. So it used to be a pet shop on 106 between Amsterdam and Columbus. We used to go over there and get a dozen fish. So we used to get on the train with a bag of fish. I got a dozen fish in a bag. So when we used to get on the train, Tasco, Lavelle, and Heathcliff, they used to act like they not with me. So the people on the train don't know that we together. So when I used to get on the train, I stand by the door. They'd be standing somewhere else in a cart, but they all watching me. So I stand by the door till I get to 116th. When the doors open, I stay there till they stand clear of the closing doors. Now as soon as the doors about to close, I jump off the train, but I pour a bag of fish over whoever head that's sitting right next to the door. So if you sitting right next to the door and these doors open and I'm about to get off the train, I'm opening a bag of fish and I'm pouring a whole dozen fish over your head with the water. So then I go to my house, I wait for them to call, because they always call me and tell me how the person reacted after I threw the fish on them. Yeah, I used to do that shit damn near every time we had practice after school. We'd be coming back from school, we'd go to the pet shop, get a dozen fish just to pour on somebody on the train. Now on this day, we had a basketball game against a junior high school called Joan of Arc. So there was a girl there named Natasha. Natasha had a brother named Steph. Steph was on the basketball team too. So this day, we got a game against a school called Joan of Arc. Now Natasha had graduated and she used to come back to take the books and do the stacks for us on the team. So on this day, she had brought a friend with her. She had brought an Asian girl, slim, jet black hair. So after the game, we on the train. The train is packed, it's rush hour. I'm standing with Tasco, Lavelle, and Heathcliff. They in front of me. Natasha and the Asian girl is standing behind me. So Tasco grabbed the Asian girl ass. She turned around and slapped the shit out of me. So I asked her, I'm like, yo, why you just slap me? She said, yo, you grabbed my ass. So I'm like, yo, I ain't touch you. She's like, yo, you just grabbed my ass. You standing right behind me. So I'm like, yo, can you apologize? Because I ain't that slapped your ass. So she like, yo, I ain't apologizing because you slapped my ass. So the next stop was 110th, and we was getting off on 110th Street. So when we get off the train, it was a blue coffee cup on the platform. So I pick up the coffee cup, I piss in it. So as we walking out the train station, I'm holding the piss in a cup, and I'm asking her to apologize. She keep telling me that she ain't gonna apologize, and she like, you better not throw that piss on me. So we walk up the stairs, we get on the sidewalk. She on the sidewalk, I'm on the street. I'm asking her to apologize for slapping me. So she keep on telling me that she not gonna apologize. So she went to say something, I splashed her with the piss. The shit went all in her mouth, all over her face, and I started running once I splashed her. So she started chasing me, and everybody on the school team, they all running behind her. But I'm getting out of there. She couldn't catch me. I ran all the way to 106 and got on the bus. I went home, waited for Tasco and Lavelle to call. They called me. They like, yo, when you splashed her, she was tight. After she finished chasing me and all that, they all had met up on 106. I got on a bus, so they wound up catching up to her on 106. They said she was looking crazy. She smelled like piss. I threw that shit all over her face because she had slapped me and I ain't touch her ass. I wasn't going to tell her that my man was the one that touched her ass. She should have did that before she slapped me. She was in high school. I was in junior high, so I never seen her again because she never went to my school. So one day I'm in class. It's me, Antonio, Amram, India, a girl named Kathy Rincon, and a dude named Jacob. This is a different Jacob from Manhattan Center. But I'm in class. Jacob walked in the classroom. He stepped on my sneakers. I had on some all black Jordan. So his footprint is on my sneaker. So I'm asking him, can he wipe his footprint off? He like, yo, I ain't wiping your sneaker off. So I'm like, yo, Jacob, you stepped on my foot. and you got your footprint there. Can you wipe my sneakers off? He like, yo, I ain't wiping your sneakers off. So I take my sneaker off. I ask him one more time, like, yo, Jacob, can you wipe the sneaker off? He like, yo, I ain't wiping your sneaker off. So I slapped the nigga with the sneaker. When I slapped him, the shit was so loud, the teacher turned around. Everybody turned around. Jacob was so embarrassed. The nigga got up and went to the principal office and told on me. So they called me to the principal office. I had to bring my mother, and he brought his mother in to school the next day. So I wound up getting suspended for 2 weeks for slapping him with the sneaker. It was a dude named Day from Douglas that went to Booker T. He was brown skinned, so he was a grade under me. So one day we outside of the school and we arguing. He telling me that he not scared of me and that I think I'm tough. So he like, yo, after school we gonna get it on. So for the rest of the school day, he run around telling everybody that we gonna fight after school. So my cousin AR-16, he used to live with me at the time. He used to always come to my school to try to bag girls. So he came to my school on this day. So after school, they like, yo, we gonna get it on. So school safety is there. So school safety is telling us to leave the block. So we wound up walking to Central Park. So as we walk into Central Park, they talking mad shit. I ain't saying that. I'm just talking to my cousin, and he telling me, yo, you bet not lose. You bet not lose. So we walk to the park. It's mad girls there that go to our school. My son Paul there, George there, Thomas. It's mad niggas there go there too. ASAP Rocky was there. So we in the park. Soon as we start throwing the hands, y'all swung one time. I punched the nigga in the eye. So when I punched him in the eye, he grabbed his eye. He said, time out, my eye. So niggas just all start laughing and shit. But the fight was over because I hit him one time in the eye. He was acting like he couldn't see out his eye. He ain't want to fight no more. So I'm like, nigga, you was talking all that shit. You made us walk all the way down here for this. The fight only lasted like 3 seconds. Soon as we threw the hands, I swung one time, punched him in the eye. His shit cookied up immediately. So his shit is swollen as we leave in Central Park. So niggas like, yo, what you gonna tell your moms? He like, yo, I'm gonna tell her that I ran into a scaffold. At that time, we had a scaffold in front of our school. So he went home and told his moms that he had ran into the scaffold and his eye was swollen because he hit a pole. Me, Antonio, and Amram, we was in the same class together from 6th to 8th. So those was really like my brothers in school. So one day, me and Amram, we was going home from school. Amram live uptown on 24th. I live on 16th. So we in PAL one day, we playing ball. My little son Nick there from 17th in Manhattan. It's mad niggas in the gym. But me and Aaron playing one-on-one for some money. I put up $100. He put up his coat. So I wound up beating the nigga for his coat. So after I won the game, he tried to ass bet me. He like, yo, I ain't giving you my coat for no $100. So mind you, he got his coat on the bleachers because we was just playing one-on-one. So niggas had took their jacket off. So when he told me he wasn't paying me, I went to the bleachers and grabbed the coat myself because I just won it. So it's my coat now. So he like, nigga, you not taking my coat. So he trying to grab the coat. We going back and forth. So I wound up putting the coat down and we start fighting. We throwing the hands. I'm getting the best of him. So I wound up grabbing him and I slammed the nigga on the floor. So he get up. I just kept slamming the nigga. So I'm talking to the nigga as I'm holding him because this is my man in school. So I ain't really trying to go crazy. But every time I slam the nigga, I'm just holding the nigga. And I'm telling the nigga, yo, you can't fuck with me. And you trying to ass bet me, nigga. Yo, you bet it. If I would have lost, you would have got paid. So he ain't trying to give me the coat still. So I wound up grabbing the coat. I walked out the gym. So he following me out the gym. I had took the nigga house keys out the coat. So I was going to set the coat on fire. But Lil Nick, he like, yo, LO, you wildin', that's your man. So I wound up giving Nick the nigga coat and his keys back. It was another school on 109th between Amsterdam and Columbus. They went outside for lunch also. So we used to all be in the same restaurants and shit at lunchtime. So we all played ball for the team. So the girls from this school, they found out that we played ball for our school. So they all liked us. So we used to cut school with them. Or after school, we'd go to 110th to one of my son's crib. And we'd be up there with all the girls from the other school. And we'd all be getting head before the basketball game. They used to always want to give us the head before the game. So we'd run 110th. We'd all be in different rooms getting head. It was different females. We'd be getting head from them before the game. So we'd go back to the game and we'd go crazy. So on this day, I got this Puerto Rican girl in a room. But it's like 4 of us in a room. So she like, yo, I don't want to do it in front of them. So I'm like, yo, ain't nowhere else to go. It's people in all the rooms. So she had grabbed a white sheet and she put the sheet over her head. So she looked like a ghost topping the nigga off. Yo, niggas just looking, but they can't see her. They just see her under a white sheet and her head moving back and forth. When I was in junior high school, I just learned how to drive. My son Dice, he had stole 16 cars the night before. So I had learned how to drive throughout this time. So the day he stole the cars, I was the last one to get a car. So I knew how to drive, but I ain't know how to park. So I had my son Wayne from the Carter. He wound up parking the car for me the night we had got it. So the next day, every time I used to leave for school, my grandmother used to watch me out the window to see what direction I walk in. So I used to do my same routine. I get on a bus like I'm supposed to get on. I take it one stop and I double back and get in a car. So I told you I ain't really know how to park and I ain't know how to get out the parking spot. So the car is parked in a tight spot. So I'm trying to get out the parking spot. I'm hitting the car in front of me. I'm hitting the car behind me. So there's people on the sidewalk. They looking at me. They're like, yo, you need help? And who car you in? I'm like, nah, I don't need no help. I wound up getting out the parking spot and driving to school. So when I get like 2 blocks from the school, I see one of the teachers. I'm at the light, but he ain't paying me no mind because he walking with his head down. So I fake put the visor down so he don't see me, but he kept it moving. So I drive to the school. I see Antonio, George, Paul. I see everybody in front of the school. So niggas is hype because I'm driving this shit by myself. I'm in junior high school. So I wound up going up the block and parking. So after school, me, Antonio, and a couple of us, we was getting in the car to just joyride around. So when we was all walking to the car, school safety seen us congregating around the car. So they came over there and they seen that the doors was open. So they wound up closing the doors and they wound up locking it. But they made a mistake and forgot to lock the back door. So we walked around the corner. Me and Antonio, we came back, jumped in the car, and I drove uptown. Booker T. Washington, my school got a game to go to a championship game. So this is the playoffs. If we win this game, we could go to the chip. So we had beat this team a couple times throughout the season. So I told niggas, yo, we win this game, we gonna throw a bucket of Gatorade on the coach. So mind you, our coach, he a correction officer too. So after this game, he gotta go to work. So we wound up winning the game. So we lining up to shake the other team hand. So I grabbed the can, bro. It's filled with Gatorade. And I poured the shit all over Carrington. So the nigga started chasing me around the gym. I'm getting out of there. I had to run out the school building so the nigga couldn't catch me. So the nigga was mad because he had to go to work the next day. The nigga whole outfit was wet from the Gatorade. So on Monday, I thought he was going to be on my line when I came to school. But when I seen him on Monday, he came to my class and just gave me a hug. He like, your little ass is crazy. But if you played for the basketball team, Carrington made sure you was good. He used to get niggas money. He used to make sure we had money for lunch. If you played for that school team and Carrington was the coach, you was good if you was a good player and you was the star player. That nigga made sure we all was good whenever we went to basketball games.